Watch this. The damage is there. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kurt, and then we are back with another Warframe video. Now, those that did not know, I do have TikTok. I have TikTok. I put a post up and I asked people what builds would they like for the Warframes of their choice they would like to see in a video. And I had maybe 5 or 6 different ones. But the one that stood out to me, somebody commented Banshee. Now, I just recently bought all the Prime frames that I couldn't get the relics for. And I bought Banshee. She was one of those Prime frames that I kind of just put to the side while I touched up the more exciting Warframes. But when I took her for a spin myself, I think I see the reason why people don't like talking about Banshee Prime. So let's get into it. All right, here we go.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Now, one thing I will say when it comes to doing these missions is that it lets you know your efficiency and how well they go against, like, I guess regular bosses. This one boss, the Bobos. I'm sorry, I don't know how to name them. They are kind of strong. You don't have a strong weapon or it gets pretty crazy. Now, 111, 34,000. This is not the damage that this weapon does on its own.
Overwhelmed. Spores coalescing into mutant form.
164,000. That's not what I do on my own. I'm telling you this. I'm going Carnan, right? And this damage going to millions, 500.
Do something about that scrubber before it does something about you.
Let me get to this scrubber. Where is it? I need to survive first, so I can show you guys what it is I'm talking about. Okay. Energy sustaining. Alright, here we go. We're gonna use
my code is working. House Scrubbers Prime, Tech Rot regurgitating.
If you look at these enemies,
Watch out
you're gonna see this
they want those scrubbers back to protect their
white
own
little
base.
area that is pulsing on them, right? So we need to shoot in the epicenter of where that highlighted area is to max out the damage, right? Okay. Dropped him. And I have never just melted one of these. These enemies are just hard for whatever reason. You got that. I'll never melt those with these enemies. Okay. See that? That's the epicenter. That's the leg. 132k. Dropped him. 139k. Dropped him. Watch this. The damage is there, but because it doesn't come from the ability, it seems like it's not there. Oh my god! Ooh! I also bring my Magic Star and Carnan, kind of to get rid of these, but I'm gonna let this one ride out so you guys can
totally warned you. And now
what I'm talking
wants
about.
to have a conversation.
So his epicenter is his head.
You're done. Another house scrubber, and wherever you are, you've got a minute to get a house scrubber working.
Hang on, nope, we're good. Come on. There we go. Cost 2.4 million. And not to mention, I totally forgot to mention this, but I have to learn. When you cast sonar maybe twice, they will overlap. He had 3 different targets of sonar pulses on his body. I think one was on his leg, the other one was on his head.
Nostalgia is distracted. I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this.
It's just beautiful, man. And I wasn't gonna play Banshee. What everyone is here for, build. Now, for survivability, I ran shields, build regen, overguard, overshield. So we're gonna be running brief respite in the R slot. You're gonna have fast deflection, vigilante vigor, adaptation, primary direction, arcane ages. So for vigilante vigor, I really don't use this mod, but this is really nice to have. This paired with arcane ages is amazing. Plus the 5% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons, which is really what you're gonna pair this mod with arcane rage. And arcane rage is on headshot, gives us a chance for 180% damage to primary weapons in 24 seconds. Perfect, and it doesn't get better. Blind rage for your ability strength, equilibrium, and nourish obviously for your health pickups and energy pickups. Primary damage, bursting and carnage. This is what I run. If you have a better build, hey, by all means, recommend me something. Put it in the comment section. I literally love reading everyone's comments. That's like, it's. I love the game community. It's overguard, epitaph. Now I've had the epitaph for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I'm not using it the way it needs to be used, but for what I'm using, it's been working. So this is my build, and I run secondary fortifier. You hit those bosses, the guys that have overguard, you'll get overguard. So this is what I run for crowd control and overguard. This is also good for charging the bursting. You use the bursting, you use the epitaph to freeze enemies. Enemies are slowed. They give you a chance to go ahead and get those headshots. Charge those doggone, charge up your bursting incarnate, and go to town. Hey, like I said, she's dope, man. And I think it's because people don't see the damage, and when they don't see it, they don't believe it. You know? So I recommend giving her a shot. Also for your Archon shots, I ran 3 ability duration. Talforge Crimson Archon. I ran 3 for ability duration, 2 the Amber Archon shards for particle velocity, so that way you kind of get in, out of there. Because when it comes to you being surrounded by these enemies, you can cast your sonar, but it's not going to do any damage unless you're able to. So cast this ability, get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there real quick. Pull out your epitaph. 1, 2, 3. Freeze over the enemies. Pull out your bursting. Headshot charge, and just go absolutely crazy. And then for casting speed, this is another thing. The faster you cast and the faster you're out of that animation, the faster you are mowing these guys down. You know what I'm saying? So I think it works. I think this build is dope. I think she's great. Give her a shot, man. She's a damage. I feel like she's one of those, like, kind of like Roar in a sense, where you cast it and you get the damage without necessarily seeing it from the ability directly, but you know it's there. You know, Sonar is the same way. You cast it, you're gonna get this damage boost. You know it's there, but you just don't see it. Okay. Give Banshee Prime a try. You know what I'm saying? She's amazing. Okay. That's all for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.